loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naraya, and if you're already a subscriber, then you know I love a good flip over. It's my go-to style, and today I'm going to show you how to achieve this perfect flip over using HOTBRAIDS human crochet hair. I love that HOTBRAIDS always provides everything you need to accomplish the hairstyle that you're trying to achieve. This is everything that they sent in my goodie bag, as well as they did send a bag to store the hair once you take out your install, as well as a water bottle to define your curls. They really give you everything you need to help you be successful. They even go as far as providing you with maintenance tips. I've really been excited to try this hair because HOTBRAIDS crochet hair carries each individual texture of natural hair, including transitioning or relax. For a full head, all you need is one bundle, and I have their 3B 3C Exotic Kinky Curly human hair. As you can see, the curls were so pretty and so thick. I was so excited to do this install. This hair bundle came in natural black, but I did dye this hair a shade of brown. Alright, moving on and jumping into the install. I previously wore a half wig. As I've said, I am a fan of flip overs, so I did previously have this braid in, and the braids were not going to be shown and they didn't need to be as neat, so I just went ahead and installed the crochet over top of my old braid down. Because I've installed crochet on myself before, this was a simple task for me to do, and I will explain it for beginners as well, show you better in the front of my head, because it was actually kind of hard to show you guys exactly what I was doing in the back. What you want to do is open up the crochet needle, stick the open crochet needle through a braid or two braids, however many you decide. Then you put the hair inside of the crochet and close it, and then you want to drag the crochet right back through those same braids, and then you will open up the crochet as you can see me doing, and you are going to place one side of the hair inside of the crochet and leave the other out, and then simply just pull on each side of the hair and it'll tighten to the braid. I found that this is the best way for me to do it. If you have not, go check out my other crochet hair install. Throughout the back, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the crochets lined up evenly. Because the hair is big, it will cover most of the braids, so you don't have to put a crochet on each part of your hair, on every section of your hair. It will be covered, I promise. Here I am checking my progress to see if it's okay for me to move forward, and it is given pretty full back there. Moving on to the front of my head, as you can see, the braids are smaller in my braid down at the front. I do the exact same thing that I did in the back. I went through two braids, put the hair in, pull that through, open up that loop, and then stick one side of the hair into the loop, and then I'm just going to pull. The entire style is repetitive, as you see me doing it again here. I don't put them right on top of each other. I like to leave a little bit of space. As I get closer to where my leave out is, you'll see me start to loop in different braids together. So as you see those first two braids there, I've done two on those, which is making those braids kind of come closer together. But because I am doing a flip over and I'm not doing a part, I don't want to do so many braids with those two together that you'll start seeing a part when I flip the hair, if that makes sense. And I'll stop talking now. For the people who are visual learners, if you watch, you pretty much will get it. It's very beginner friendly. here I decide if I want to add any more, or if I have room for any more in the front, and seeing what it all looks like flipped over, making sure there's no visible parts. I did go to bed after installing the crochet, so this is the next morning. I am going to show you how I revive the curls as well as start to blend my leave out. So I just let the hair down, then I'm going to use a spray bottle with just some warm water, and I'm just going to spray the ends first, lightly comb that through, and then I'm going to bring it closer to the root of the hair, but not exactly on the roots because there's no reason for me to spray the roots. I'm just going to brush my fingers through to loosen up the curls and define them. Not much work put into it at all, literally no product used, just a little bit of water in the spray bottle and combing the hair through with my fingers. As you can see, that did the hair justice. The curls are back popping, they're so full, so pretty, and only thing I use is water. Now moving on to my leave out, as I said before, I had on a half wig, and as I took this braid down, I realized that I had too much leave out for this crochet style. So off camera, I did go ahead and split my leave out in half and add another braid there, as you can see, which makes for minimum leave out. Off camera as well, I added a money piece as well as highlights just so that it blends more with my natural hair because my hair color is lighter. Now I am going in with water and mousse to the end of the hair strands to define the curls. I am a fan of the finger coil method, so you'll see me doing that here. After I wrap it around my finger, I just go ahead and drop the hair strand and let them air dry like that. And the mousse will make sure that the coil sets into the hair and it'll take that curl pattern. I love the curls of this hair in its natural state, but I did just want a more defined look. Finger coils do take a long time when you have a head full of hair. To blend my leave out with the hair, I went ahead and just used a flexi rod. Using the same method I did for the finger coiling, I just used a little bit of water as well as mousse and wrapped that hair in a flexi rod, and then I just left it up there to sit. This is me taking it down here. But after I finished doing the full head and letting them dry a bit, I just go ahead and start separating them, which is fairly easy because they want to separate themselves. And then after separating, honestly just shake my head to get the desired big look that I want, and that's it. Please be sure to let me know what you guys think of this style and this hair in the comments. And if you're interested in trying, HOTBRAIDS was kind enough to give me a code for you guys to get some money off, so you can check that out in the description box. And thank you guys for watching.